Hey, what's going on? OGOPOGO back in Subsistence. How the heck are ya? Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. Do appreciate it. We got an early morning attack from these boys. And I can't see him from here. There we go. They're getting way down below. Yeah, we got to do something about this. We're going to get some planks and stuff gathered up here and get this situated here over the next few episodes. You know what? Where'd they go? Killed his buddy. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, I got them both. That's why I didn't hear the footsteps any longer. Sorry about that. I was just getting prepped for the episode and they came for an early morning attack, which is pretty good to know. We'll see if that pans out, if they stick with that, actually. All right. How the hell can I get down off of here? Let's go over here. Yeah. So they sent two as well. Hey, they brought a steak. Breakfast. Right on. All right. Well, that takes care of that. I guess that's going to be the episode. I was thinking we were going to hang around. Piss around the base a little bit. We are going to prep for a raid at Charlie. But we got to do something about this tower situation. We just can't see enough. We're a little restricted, so we're going to fix it up. But we're going to do that next week because I'm going to have to get a bunch of off-camera logging and stuff done. And, oh, there's a crate up there too. So we got the materials to do it. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll just expand it in a little bit of a step situation. We'll have 3 tiers to this thing. That way we can get up close if we want. It's probably going to surround most of this rock here, I'm thinking. But we'll see how she goes. Right, boys? Eh? Look at you. Did your mom ever tell you your face would stay like that? All right, well, that's cleared out of the way. I think we'll do a little bit of running around and do a little bit of looting. How are we doing with the girls here? Most are like level 8. There is a couple level 10s. Let's put you guys inside for a minute. You're level 10. We can pull you out. You can get back out if you want. Any level 10s in here? No, level 8, level 7. Alright, so wait another day for those guys. Awesome. Now, we're building up some power and a little bit of mass. I don't have much to toss in here. Let's throw this stuff in. That'll give us a little bit. Kind of like to... we'll start working. We'll get a BCU... not a BCU cracker. What do you call it? Oh, come on, Ogo. It's right on the tip of your tongue there. Breaching charge. We'll get that made, and then I'll work on some grenades over the weekend. And early next week, I think Monday, we'll go take care of Charlie. And that'll allow us to make some more glass plates and stuff like that. All right, let's get... We'll bring you back. Let's put that in. We got another chicken to cook. That's going to give us a few more feathers, which is awesome. Kind of the reason we went and did this. And let's toss this stuff away. I got all this stuff put away except for a couple seeds. I got to put them outside. I'll do that a little bit later. Actually, we should take them out. I got to check the plants anyways. Yeah, somebody's coming down on the beach now. Well, we'll let them. Another attack. What the hell? Hold on a second. Why am I getting 2 attacks? Why am I getting 2 back-to-back attacks? Who did I piss off? Oh, and there's 3 guys here this time. He's shooting at the rock, so let's get out on the rock. I don't understand why I'm getting 2 attacks. Makes no sense to me. Oh, here's a 4th guy. What the hell? I think these are guys that are, they've come over from the server to attack. Alright, let's get healed up. I don't get that. I'm trying to figure it out. Who did I interact with other than Bravo yesterday? Delta raided the night before. So it can't be them. Where's this other guy? I'm missing a guy here. 1, 2. Oh yeah, the first guy I shot is over a little bit. 3, he's over here somewhere. There he is. 4. So why back-to-back raids? I can't figure that out. To me, that seems, 4 of them coming down seems like it might be Bravo. Let's go up and take a look. Oh. Hang on a second here. We have the power. I can work on the BCU, what do you call it? The breaching charges and stuff over the weekend, so let's just take let's make up a lockpick real quick here. Then we'll go up and check out Bravo and see how many are up there. We just need the 2 planks. Whoop. One of those. Let's throw that and that in here. The weapons parts in here. That in there. That in there. Throw the fuel brick upstairs here. And the kelp throw in the fridge. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm just kind of thinking it out here. I don't remember interacting with anybody. Oh, wait a second. Didn't I pick somebody? Did I pick somebody off on the beach? That's a possibility. That is a possibility. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch yesterday's episode. I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. Interesting. All right. Well, the priority is getting a bunch of wood gathered so we can get planks and get working on this because we need to defend a little bit better. It's just so tough to see those guys from up there. So let's do that. That's the plan for next week. Got to get this rectified. Where the hell did that lock crate go? There it is. It was kind of okay. Got most of our iron fragments back. Got a few planks. They must have heard me say I need planks. Got some ammo back for the revenge attack that I used. Not too shabby. Let's go up and just take a look at Bravo here. I guess we're just going to kind of dick around a little bit the rest of the episode. Scope out the situation. I just honestly can't remember what would have triggered that second attack. But back-to-back attacks is kind of interesting for sure. I don't know if I want to get too terribly close so they notice me. Ah, that wolf is over here. You know what? We could use the fat. Got to get our biofuel built up. That's something we got to get working on. We got to have a couple major hunting days here. We simply have to, because if we're going to be down in that cave for a good part of the winter, we're going to need lots of biofuel. At least a stack. So we got to get working on building that up. Got lots to do. I shouldn't be dicking around with these raids and everything else, but we got time. We got another month and a half before we go down, so we'll work on it. But I would like to get this defense system figured out for our base. Make it more efficient. There's a crate in behind their place. I'm not seeing anybody. There's usually 5 guys up here, so there's probably still one in the base. So that second one was Bravo. Most definitely. There's crates up here too, but I don't know if I want to get too close and trigger yet another attack. So the second one definitely was Bravo. Most definitely. So let's go over and scope out Alpha. See how many are over there. Because they usually only have the 4 guys. We took out 2. What if the cat's over here too? Okay, there's one guy sitting out in the yard. We could go and check out Delta too, see how many guys are kicking around there. But they're kind of like, oh, you never know with them, the ones that wander off to the rock too, so. Only seeing one guy out there, so that's probably, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was Alpha that attacked the first time. So it might have been from a beach shot. Like when they were down on the beach. Maybe the guy that... hit the claymore? I'm not too sure. Why would it be 2 days later though? Mind you, finding that on the server too, they're attacking 2 days after. Oh, he saw me. I'm gonna just bail before he gets too intimate. I want to be able to work around the base in the next couple days and gather some wood and stuff like that, so I don't want to have to deal with attacks. And we'll have to go up and assess the damage here too. Didn't see the cat up there. He didn't follow me down here, did he? No. Didn't think so. Usually if they pull out their weapon and you run away, they usually just feel pretty proud of themselves and stick their chest out and stuff like that. So I think we're okay. Might as well grab all this iron. We'll just kind of dick around, loot, check things out. Could take a run down to Delta, but I'm pretty sure that was Alpha, that first attack. So we'll go with that. Just can't quite figure it out. I gotta have to watch back. I honestly can't remember. I've been playing on the server and stuff, and I can't remember. I mean, it was only yesterday that I recorded, too. Oh, well. Whatever. We dealt with it. Just kind of curious. So far, we know that Delta is gonna hopefully do their revenge attacks in the late evening. And Bravo is doing it in the morning. Early morning. Because, I mean, we're just getting into midday now. Getting close to it. Come on, buddy. Might as well do a little bit of hunting and a little bit of looting. Till we get this all sorted out. Oh, there's some more iron. That's awesome. We'll take a look on the inside here, too, and see where we enclosed it. See if there's any others. No. Alright. Good enough. Let's go up and drop this meat off in the fridge. The other stuff in the drop box. Let's head back out. Have a bite to eat ourselves, I guess. Interesting. Just kind of racking my brain trying to think of what the hell would have triggered that second attack. We'll throw it down in this one here. Got a little bit of iron out of the deal so far, which is good. Keep that going. Whoop. Let's just toss that up. We're a bit of a waste, but whatever. Don't want them to burn right out. Let's have a chicken dinner that we've worked so hard for. I'm wondering, when I was downstairs putting that stuff away and I heard those footsteps, I thought it was just somebody coming down on the beach. Oh, hey, look at this. We catch her? Let's go back and put her in that first housing. Get her replaced. Okay, we'll run up and over instead of all the way around. Keep this feather factory going here for a while. There you go. Have a bite to eat. Oh, there's some eggs. Some eggs. Gotta clear the chicken shit out of there pretty soon too. Oh, and a level 10. Level 9, level 9. Can't see those others, so we'll leave them. Yeah, this is just keeping us busy enough. We could do a whole episode of just processing chickens. There we go. Now the feathers are building up. Oh, you only get 5. I thought you got 7 regular feathers and 7 premium feathers too. Okay. That's alright. Still better than what we had. Plus we're getting chicken dinners. Oh, you know what? There's some rogues down by the pond up here too. Let's go check them out. They're probably feeling a little left out. When I start attacking the other bases and leave them alone, they start getting a little snooty about things. They just feel kind of left out. You know, they went and bought those new shirts and everything so they could play, and then we just kind of exclude them. It's not really fair. Well, what can I say? You know? I mean, I love the rogues. They shouldn't feel that way. All right. Now, there's a bear right up here. And this is pretty much where I thought they were, was just around up here. I might have misread the map. That's a possibility. There's a chicken. Are you a rogue? Are ya, huh? Alright, let's go up in behind. They gotta be pretty close over here. Oh, there they are. Hey, boys! How you doing? Where's your shirt? Getting a little cold out for this, don't you think? Oh, shit, a little high again. Just the two of you? And where's your shirt? And look at your feet. Look how dark your feet are. I guess they're just freezing. My feet would look like that too if I was out here in mid-October. Dude. You gotta have a shirt on, man. You're gonna get pneumonia. This guy's got a helmet and a vest and everything else. He just lets his buddy run around with just his pants on. Let's turn that off and see if anybody else shows up. They could have wandered off somewhere. Mind you, this is a pretty busy area up here, so it doesn't surprise me that there's only the two of them. Not seeing any bags kicking around. Another lock crate, though. So yeah, over the weekend, I'm going to get a hold of Beach and get her to come in with me here. And do a couple days of chopping. Shouldn't get any more attacks. Hopefully. We'll have to see. Weird. Very weird, very weird, very weird. I just can't, probably something just simple, but had to be from like somebody down on the beach. From Alpha. Had to be. Maybe it took him 2 days to realize that I just about blew his legs off, and then he decided, hey, that guy down there attacked me. Probably stunned them. Either that or like they made up some kick-ass edibles and took them a couple days to realize what the hell was going on. That's happened to me before anyway. Who knows? All right. Well, let's just finish off up here and have a gander around. See what we see. Is that a cotton over here? No. Looked like it could have been. Didn't see the brown though. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll get some materials built up over the weekend. Also get ourselves prepped for the raid at Charlie. Make a breaching charge, some grenades. Get ourselves through there quickly. Use their bench for some more glass panels. And we'll go and attack them probably on Monday. And then Tuesday, while we're waiting for the revenge, we'll do some work around that tower. I think that'll be the plan. Let's get rid of this guy because he's going to be a bit of a nuisance for us. And there's some iron up there and a crate, which is awesome. Keep getting this iron on, some scallium. Man, I just came out of the server. We had a blast in there this morning. Just so much fun. I'm hoping to stream, get my internet connection. I've had some issues with my upload speeds again. It's fluctuating pretty bad. They're supposed to be sending a tech out. Another lock crate. Wow. Should have had 2 or 3 on us today. But if I can't get it sorted pretty quick, I'm going to start doing some recording in there because we're having a lot of fun. Today we took out Alpha. They've been a pain in my ass on that server because I'm pretty much neighbors with them. You can see them right from my base. They come over to my pond to fish all the time. And every time I go out to get water or try to fish, I'm getting shot at. And they attacked me. And I realized shortly after the fact that they had almost decimated my rabbit that somebody was kind enough to put in there for me. Into my animal housing. It was level 8. I was out running around checking stuff out and all of a sudden I see this level 8 rabbit and I thought, what the hell? And then I realized it was mine. And I had to chase him down. I ended up killing him, trying to chase him down because they take so many shots at that level. So then I just had enough. I had built a lathe, so we just built up the power and mass, and I got some help from materials from Mr. Wazowski and from Alan and from Scallywag. We just went over and blew them up. So now they're out of my hair, but I thought everything was free and clear. I went out to fish that night. I got shot at again by either Delta or Bravo, so looks like my pond is just a popular spot. I might have to BCU crack my own base. Let's, got a couple items here to get, so let's get this guy out of the way too. And we might just go for that grizzly too. What's our fat count at? 6, 7? Now, maybe think about that. Oh, another one. Alrighty. Well, let's go up and see this guy, this big guy. I think he was level 3, if I'm not mistaken. He was. Oh, and I'm out of arrows too. But we'll make some more up tonight as well. Hey, bud. See a scrap over there. There's a wolf, but I'm out of arrows, but I guess I could use the pistol. There we go. That's getting the count up there. Oh, one more shot, I would have been toast. Man, I'm infected. We got 9 shots now. It's kind of nice. 9 rounds in our clip. Where did I see that? Oh, there it is. Alright, we better think about heading back now. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, so lots to do on the list here. We got to get some arrows made up. We got to get a breaching charge, some grenades. Got to get out and chop a bunch of wood. So we're going to be busy over the weekend off camera. But if anything exciting happens, I'll record it. But it should be pretty straightforward, I'm thinking. Hey, buddy. How's it going? See what you got. Ah, you only had a few. Well, we're up to 18. That's about 50 biofuel. 40 some biofuel. I think a stack of 20 fat gives you like 52 or 53. And I saw a scrap back there too, and I'm kind of keen on scrap. Nails, 61 nails on this little run. Not too shabby. There it is. All right. Let's make it back home now. It's time. Let's go down here and wash our hands. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for the next, probably most of next week. In the meantime, we'll keep getting ourselves prepped for, down in the caves. Turn this light on so we can see what the hell's going on here. So lots to do. Keep things interesting for a little while we await the much anticipated update. It's like I've said many times before, it'll come when it comes. Better to wait and get it, you know, let them drop it when it's 100% rather than everybody waiting for it and find out there's all kinds of issues and stuff, you know, and that's the way that he always rolls, which I appreciate in a dev. All right, well, nothing too exciting. A little bit of action at the beginning. I'm kind of glad it happens that way. I'd rather have the attacks first thing in the morning because then you can bugger off and go do what you got to do for the day. You don't have to hang around. I mean, we don't have to hang around, but I like to. It just saves a little bit of damage on the base. And I just like the fun of picking these guys off too. All right. So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. And until next time, just be safe. Look after each other. We'll see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend.